Hey everyone, my name is Simpsy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2. Here today on the channel, we're starting a brand new campaign series as Crimea on DEI, Divide et Impera. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. We're live on Twitch, of course, as well as always, where I live stream my campaigns, then upload them to YouTube. Felt like continuing with more DEI. I really enjoyed last couple of days streaming the Macedonian War series, but I wanted to play a grand campaign faction, and because Crimea has been in the news so much, it got me on the sort of thinking track that I've never actually played as Crimea in Rome 2 before. They're a really cool, unique, interesting faction here on the Crimean Peninsula. Hellenic Greek, of course, a former Greek outpost. I can't remember which city-state sent them. I knew there was connections with Taurus and Sparta. I don't know who sent them up here, but they're a cool faction. They don't have the best spearmen and sort of infantry that can sort of hold the line, but they've got a lot of. It's a Greek hybrid faction, so we can get access to a lot of horse lords, and I thought it would be cool playing as a Hellenic faction here. Up in the peninsula, so I hope you guys like the sound of that. Alright, so hopefully this campaign doesn't end in tears, because I don't know what to really expect, but yeah, let me know other campaigns you would like me to do. So let's start things off, of course. We sit here in the Bosphorus with three regions. We've got Scythia to the north, so a lot of and Royal Scythia, so a lot of horse lord factions. But there's a fair few ways you can go in this series. We are Hellenic, of course, so we could push down into conquest. So this is like Georgia, I guess. We can maybe push into modern day Turkey. We could even sail and take mainland Greece, but it was them, Massalia. I haven't actually played as any of the Iberian factions either, funnily enough, but I think it would be cool to play as them. There's been various ethnic groups obviously holding the peninsula, and I believe a lot of Ukrainian words are actually from the Greeks. I think Kherson is actually a Greek word, technically. So we've had the Greeks down here, the Tatars, and various other influences on the peninsula, of course. I believe there's even still... Is Odessa? Might even be a Greek word as well. There's a lot of, like, even to this day, Greek-sounding places in Ukraine, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we start off with not much militarily. Crikey. Helena's Faithful. 4 units. So let's have a look at our unit roster. So at the moment, very early levies, Thracian footmen, Proto-Slav levies, Scythian archers, and then javelinmen as well. Crikey. Diplomacy-wise, we're currently at war with a nomadic steppe faction here. Okay, so do I even necessarily want to push that way just yet? Maybe not. Maybe we try and sue for peace. They are interested, so we'll do that. And I haven't decided where I want to expand and conquer just yet. So we could go into Colchis, but then we're further in this province, so probably not that way. We'll be quite stretched going into Scythia. But the thing is, because this northern territory is so densely and woodly forested, we're basically not going to be able to get attacked from the north here. So you actually be quite defended. Oh, here's like the Ural Mountains. Kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we're better off pushing westward. And then we can maybe go down into Greece. I haven't decided where to expand and conquer. I don't really know where this series is going to go. Okay. Tech-wise, we haven't really got that much built-up stuff. So, is it really worth investing into this? Maybe getting additional growth. I think getting a better quality army rolling is the best play. Mercenaries-wise, peltasts, some mercenary hoplites. So which unit do I want here? Are the levies the best bet? 10-10. Yeah, I think these footmen might be the play. Even though they're not as armoured. Maybe we get a mix of both. We eventually want to try and get cavalry in. So let's get a couple of these guys in. And we might just leave it at that. Maybe mix things up and get some skirmishes eventually, of course. So what are our objectives? I think we'll just sort of do our own. But militarily, Bithynia and Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia. I don't know why they always put Latium in. It is always a little bit silly. Syria and then Scythia. But completely control 2 provinces. This is our first quest. Through either ownership or client state. What is it called? Assent to my bold undertakings. Okay. So let's have a look at our faction. So we're technically a kingdom, which is interesting. We're under the Spartocid dynasty. Or maybe it was a Spartan colony. So we're not a republic, we're not an empire or an oligarchy, we're technically a kingdom. So okay, so what does that change? Oh, that actually gives us a buff to military. Well, maybe we are better off to do that then. -4 public order. We get a decent tax research, but an upkeep. It would take quite some time to switch to a republic. So let's have a look at some of the political affiliations. So there's another nobility, the Tanakid. Then we've got the Panti nobility, and then we've got another nobility here. So there's like 4 royal families here, which is interesting. Oh wow, it's quite a long dynasty. That goes back to 315 BC. So here is our faction leader, well, king essentially. He has a son. Well, we do want to try and at least marry you off and try and adopt you in. We've also got some other loyal generals as well. Interesting. So there's going to be quite a build-up of this series. So we could upgrade our capital. At the moment, we're not even mostly Hellenic in this region, which is a little bit bizarre, but that's okay. I think we're going to need a fishing port to counteract that. I kind of want a grain pit to help us out on our campaigns. And this is a Hellenic outpost. So a nomadic outpost gives us those access to those horse archers, which is something I think we want to try and get as quick as possible. I might even try and increase our tax rate as well. Or do we want to try and go with... Is there some sort of bread and games? Maybe we go with that. Because our public order could spiral a bit. Maybe. So I think we keep that. I think... we go with grain pits. Oh no, we're already going to get grain from now, so maybe we do go with grain pits. Wine is a resource. I think I want to expand this, and I'm going to build a religious building, even though we can get grain here at some point. I think this could probably get attacked, so I do want to try and invest probably here. Okay, so yeah, got to be a little bit cautious in where you sort of go. Do we start recruiting a secondary army already? We can't even get a champion, but we can get some dignitaries. So maybe we recruit a secondary army here. So do we go with this guy, potentially? Yes, I think we get him in an army. We're obviously not going to be able to recruit from here. I want to at least sit you in here. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. Alright, we might as well start. Okay. Let's end the turn and continue. Oh, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have done some diplomacy. I forgot to do that. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh no, sometimes turn 1 in Rome 2 can be the best time to get diplomacy. I think I stuffed up there, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm sort of curious to see how the AI reacts and how we go in this one. Never played as Crimea before. I still do think, though, that they're a pretty decent faction. Okay, so those quartermaster reports have now been done. Oh, nice. So the essentially early nomads, the Cossacks in the north, are fighting each other. Okay, so who do I negotiate with? Oh! Colchis is Caucasian, not Hellenic. Oh, okay, that changes things.
For the sake of friendship that has been...
You can't confederate with them. Huh. Do we have an alliance? Sorry, we got a trade agreement with Scythia? I didn't expect that. I would like to go after Colchis, but it's a pretty big march south. And then you have to take over these territories. I think we focus on the west. I don't know if this is necessarily a hard campaign, but I am being quite cautious.
Here to listen if you speak honestly.
Okay, so no one wants to negotiate with me there for whatever reason.
Greetings to you.
Breaking this treaty we will at some point. Maybe we try and get trade with these guys? No, they're not interested. Okay. So at the moment, we're going on a quite large mobilization, as it were. Probably focus on this east side now. And hopefully we can get our public order back in check. Okay, and we can't adopt or do anything here. I could send you on a diplomatic mission, potentially. I think I'll send it to Colchis. Anyone else that... They're a little bit further away, so if it does backfire, we're not necessarily going to have a existential, like, threat or issue. But, yeah, all those political family members, because there's so many of them, it does kind of worry me a bit. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get a Black Sea naval fleet going to protect Crimea. But we'll see. It might not be a bad idea to be able to rapidly deploy the navy. But at the moment, we're putting in the legwork and the groundwork so that we can be rewarded later in the campaign. Oh no, your diplomat has betrayed you. Technology research penalty. Oh no, how bad's that? It should say, shouldn't it? Or did it give them research to the enemy? Maybe. Okay. So we are... Yeah, Sparto. So what do we call... We're the Sparto dynasty, the Tanner dynasty, the Panty dynasty, and the Pan dynasty. Alright. So is there someone here that we can just recruit from? No. We're going to have to use some of the other nobility, unfortunately. I guess we give you... Where are you? Ah, that's who I want. And we'll get him to get a navy going. Oh. Can we only get archers? That's a little bit disappointing. I would like more. Okay, so we're still recruiting over here. This obviously wants to be the main stack. So let's recruit again. We don't really have anything to trade. We do have grain, because Crimea is quite fruitful in that department. Same with wine. It's quite a
My time is better spent feeding.
dry, even somewhat Mediterranean climate, which is kind of cool. Yeah. I do think making that peace incredibly early on was the play. We could have very well been drawn into a long protracted conflict, and we haven't even got access to skirmisher units to combat them just yet. We're better off sitting in our settlements if the horse lords come. Unfortunately, the turn times are really long. I was a little bit spoilt in that last campaign series. We did 100 turns. But we're slowly but surely building up. Although I do want to get a harbour, I think prioritizing the fishing is just a smart thing to do. Okay.
I am honored to receive.
All the factions that like me
Welcome.
are just not interested in any negotiations or whatsoever. So we're just powering through the turns here. We should have at least had a full stack under our control. Like, come on. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll move my army eastward to what? Caponia. Essentially like Kerch, isn't it? Wish we had the Kerch Bridge. That would be incredibly valuable for us. Research complete. 277. Oh wow, you can't even actually get over there that quickly. Interesting. Maybe getting the navy to Pharaoh it over might slightly give us some movement, and it has. Okay, so because we just don't have an access to cavalry, I might actually get that. We'll eventually get some once we take some nomad territory. Maybe get one more arch unit there. Okay, maybe we get upgraded Greek units. It might be a little bit too early though to actually recruit from there. Well, we're going to make plans and preparations to go for Gerhorst. I'm assuming that's how you say it. And we'll betray our Scythian comrades. I'm a little bit surprised we start off with a trade agreement with them. It's a little bit silly, seeing a war's about to come to them. But so be it. And then we'll see how these Cimmerian early first tier units perform upon the battlefield. Research complete again. Doesn't change the recruitment pool. We probably need to build better quality buildings. Okay, so minus upkeep, that's probably not a bad idea, because we are spending a lot of dosh. Okay, let's move you in, and we'll move in the best quality units. Or do we get them to move together? It's just, do I believe that we're not going to get attacked in the eastern part, because we are actually divided here. It's interesting this is turns into sort of an inland sea if it gets blockaded there. Let's go with one more of you. And... or maybe we'll just send that in so it's nice and even. Nice. And we'll move the army back.
Your orders? Put your backs into it, you
We'll sit you here then. And let's get some infantry back here. We'll move the navy back to the capital so that we can march out. So where does our territory end? It ends here. Okay. I'm going to negotiate. Actually, I should check the trade. So how much... okay, I was going to say how much are we sending to Scythia? Yeah, they don't even... we're not even importing anything. It's like, oh, if they had like a strategic resource, I guess that would make sense. So we'll break it.
We will gladly listen to your deal.
And they will probably expect an attack now.
And speak. We surely have much to...
Okay. Are they at war with anyone? Yes, these guys. Well, we might be able to get them off our back. We might be able to join their war. They could have some territory over here. Because there's a split, isn't there? Because this is Royal Scythia. And then there's... like another Scythia here. Okay, so we're on the border, ready to go. Yeah, if we can quickly go with a lightning advance, get rid of their High King, the defenders of Appy. We don't want to fight them on the open field. If we can avoid that, that would be quite beneficial for us. And we need to get some more authority to get these guys in. How old are you? 8. Okay, so you're quite young. We need the king to lead from the front and gain some military renown, I suppose. Okay, we don't have line of sight now, but if we are to fight them, we're probably going to be able to siege them in here. I don't think we need to get a spy. Oh, things might have changed there. They built up the settlement. Interesting. Alright, welcome to the top of the turn. Household expands, eh? Oh yes, we've got some traits we could probably dish out. You can have that. And you need to basically get some more. Okay. We can't afford a spy. Oh, it's a shame we can't move our navy in. We can get a baggage train. We'll eventually want to get that with the main army. Okay, well, we're about to trespass. So I think I negotiate with them and say, hey, I will join your war against Scythia. Would you give me trade? No. Maybe a non-aggressional pact? No. Would you give me some money to help us out at least? No, maybe I just offer and see what happens. So we're now trustworthy, and that should give us better quality relations with them. Oh, so now they're interested in trade. Well, we'll do that. So we've swung our trade partners around, because I think going down this way, because if we push here, look, there might be some Greek settlements, but if we can, I think our destiny sort of lies down here. We obviously want to make like a Black Sea Empire like that or something. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, do these guys want trade at all? No. I guess we just leave it at that for them. Alright, so now we're at war. We can move into their territory. So they have 17 units, mostly steppe units, and there as well. So let's besiege the city. Oh, wow. We're actually not favoured to win that one. Crikey. So, that's a big garrison. Oh my god, there's so many horse archers. It's terrifying. We just got to siege them out as long as we can. We're 95% not favoured to win that one. They outnumber us by about 700.
Let them cower like kennel
Now that we're in their
dogs.
territory, I was going to say, do we get access to their units? We might need to move you over here then. Like, quick.
Moving out. Ready for orders.
We'll risk this eastern territory because we can't afford to have such a potential colossal loss. Because if they attack me, we might need to retreat. But then if we do that, we're on the open field, which is where their cavalry will excel. So I'm going to have to seriously think if they do sally out against us, what the play is. Because they're probably going to outrun us. Okay, so... I was going to say... Interesting decision here. Do we retreat? Potentially get time to get some more units over? Do we try and... I don't know how we win against this on the open field. We'll take our time. I'm going to be a little bit patient, so I will retreat, and then I'll see what happens. Oh, okay, so I guess they can't give chase because it's not their turn. I thought we'd get access to... There's the skirmisher roster. I guess we need to build the barracks, to be fair. Sorry, the nomadic roster. I thought we'd be able to quite early get decent cavalry units of our own. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh wow, they can really get over here to help. We'll at least go here.
Returning to shore. Waiting for orders.
And I might move the navy here, because I think the capital is probably safe.
Commander. Ready for orders.
Okay. So we can get some cavalry, but it's not insane.
We hunger for battle. Ready for
And we're
orders.
probably paying a high cost for it.
At once.
So if I move like 2 units out, I will pay for them.
Commander.
Oh, jeez. Pay it for them. I only can pay for 1. I was so focusing on this. I can't get access to it.
Hunger for battle.
Alright, let's siege again, and we might play it
None will escape.
if they sally out.
At once.
So, with these additional reinforcements,
Advance.
what does it bring our total to now? Okay, so it's actually another 1,500 military forces. So we were outnumbered by 700. Now we outnumber them by about 700 or so. So let's keep the siege going.
To the south.
We could negotiate with them.
Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Speak. Come on. Do not
Like
waste time
peace
better
for a
spent at
client
hunting.
state or something. No. We'll siege them out again. I don't think I would accept that, because they're essentially locking our expansion to the north. Locking, as it were. We want to unlock this passage, and then we'll see this time if they attack. Which they could very well do. And they have. Yeah, jeez. That's going to be a really rough one. We just don't have the cavalry. And if we lose, that's campaign over. Unless we somehow super peace with them, but they're going to run us down. So this is the army that worries me. That a little bit. Alright. Let's fight it. 10,000 man battle. Here we go. Make or break. Massive. This is going to decide our campaign. Make or break. Hopefully we can do it. I guess what I'll do is I'll try and just spread out and grab as many of them as we can. Lock them down. Oh, it's nice and green here. We're a little bit in the forested area. So, I don't think we blob up. I think we just sort of go for it. So they've got fire at will. I'm going to put my skirmishers on skirmisher mode. And is there some sort of, like, what do we got here? Maybe we stick together, we see how they react, and then we start, like, dispersing. I think that's what we do. And I'll try and get my cavalry to skirmish mode. And we do that. Alright, let's advance. Same with you. And we'll move the general up as well. Alright, so here we go. This is the might of Crimea. Crimea. There is the old king. Leading from the front. Oh wow, I'm so nervous. I don't know how this is gonna go. Hoplites, weaker units here. They're moving up. Oh, okay, so they're going this way. Alright. Try and well skirmish. Give out attack orders and then try and advance, I guess. Make sure everyone's targeting at least one unit. And hopefully we can do well. Oh, we might be able to catch them then. There. They're moving up. They're double timing. Come to at least here. We still have attack orders aplenty.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Start blobbing some of these guys down if we can. Maybe go for the general unit actually. This is just going to be a bloody skirmisher nightmare. This is crazy. Alright. Some of them are... Some of our units are actually catching them, while some are actually being drawn around. Okay, I just need to make sure no unit is idly sitting by, because that's what will cost us the battle. I think some of these guys that missed out on their ammunition are doing that. Oh, okay, so these reinforcing units should be on skirmish mode. Where's our general? So let's move him here. I might advance with my own skirmishers here. Okay, where's my own cavalry? Okay, unfortunately these archer units got caught. These need to be over here. Keep moving up. Get my general to engage that.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Where's this general? We've got so many units routing here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You need to be here. When they're engaging, they do well, but this is what you worry about, this getting hit on angles and stuff.
Step archers!
Pikes ready, Commander.
Ready! Your orders!
Okay. My skirmishes need to be way more up.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Ready! Fighters at the double!
Just trying to make this a little bit easier for me to manage. I still don't know how we're going to do, if we're going to get away with this or not.
Infantry!
Commander, ready and waiting. Advance at speed.
One of our units
Going
has
over there to
used
help as
ammunition.
supply.
Militia! Commander, yours to command.
Ready and waiting. Orders. Understood. Yes, Commander. Javelin men, battle ready. The brave
Alright, I think committing him worked.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We're still trying to go after their general here.
Ready for orders.
So it did divulge into this. This is what I'm sort of worried about.
Commander,
Ready and waiting.
by your command.
You need to be in here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
It's the units when they get exposed and then you come back.
Orders. Javelin men. Companion cavalry. Ready for orders. For glory and
Alright, we need to start committing our generals, or otherwise we're going to lose. So hit the skirmisher units that are infantry.
companion cavalry. Our men flee the field of battle.
It is risky, but I think we need to do it.
Orders.
Especially like over on this side.
Cavalry ready.
Orders.
Okay, I think we
One of our
might be able to
units
get
has
their
used all its
general
ammunition.
here maybe. Yeah, so these tier 1 units are not the best.
Deadly missiles ready.
I think we just need to kind of swarm them. It's just like open field battles.
General has fallen.
I don't know really what you do. They're just
Companion commander.
against
General.
archers is just incredibly tough. Like nearly it's sometimes better not to give out the attack order,
Our men
because the AI knows when you give that order sometimes. Ugh. Like even this, we're trying to charge and we're just getting roasted on. Just trying to advance. No, you need to be this side.
ready and waiting.
We are working them though.
Missiles ready. Our men flee the field of battle. This is
We're getting to a point where we might have used enough of their ammunition.
Militia. Heavy cavalry ready and willing. Orders. Militia. Our men flee the field of battle.
This is still such a dynamic battlefield.
Ready. Companion cavalry.
Alright, my generals are getting incredibly weak.
Companion cavalry.
Might need to disengage them here,
Missile armed warriors.
or otherwise that might result in the defeat.
Our men flee the field of battle.
I think we've lost though. I don't know how I come back from this.
As you command.
Yeah, maybe you try and corner camp it.
Javelin men.
Just the complete lack of cavalry. It was actually nearly better, now knowing in hindsight, to
Our
not
men
even
flee
opt for the
field of
Hellenic
battle.
units early on. Oh, I've just been absolutely served here today. I can't remember the last time I've actually lost an opening battle for a series, to be honest. But like I said, I was going in without ever playing this campaign before, so I didn't really know what to anticipate. I didn't say that this battle was guaranteed at all, but I knew it was going to be risky. I don't even know if you try and consolidate now. We just try and take out as many of them as we can. Yeah, it's just the skirmishes are too good for us.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Swing this way because we're having issues with them routing. But unfortunately, Scythia is going to throw us back here today. And hopefully we don't lose 2 generals because of it and it causes a civil war or something. I'm going to start to withdraw my generals because it's game over now.
Our men flee the field of battle.
That's disappointing. Costly enemy defeat. Awesome game. I'd love to play as Sparta. Hey Fricks, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I've played as Sparta before. I've got a really good DEI Sparta series actually on the YouTube channel. I would recommend it after this stream. Oh no, that's so bad. A Valiant defeat. Dude, look at their horse archers, man. I knew they were good in DEI, but jeez. We lost 4,000 units against Mordos. Bloody Mordor. Oh wow, come off it. It's so unfortunate. Whew. A rough one to start things off. Taking ages to load for whatever reason. I think it's the Grand campaign, especially with all these mods I've got running. Hello? What is happening? Please don't bloody crash. I'll auto-resolve the defeat if it does happen. Is the music going? Yeah, it is. So it's still loading. It's just taking ages. That's cringe. Don't even know why it's taking so long. I'll chuck a timer on just a sec. Oh, it's going. There we go. That took way too long. I thought the game had crashed. Oh wow, we've been absolutely crippled here. We've been kneecapped. Oh my god. I actually just got smirked. And we lost him as well. The king, I think, barely escaped.
Retreat! Finding
Oh,
shelter.
wow. Scythia's not going to give chase. They should. Embarrassing. Only can play as Rome. I'm just so used to them. Okay, so we need to... Oh, I don't even know who we bring in now. I wish I could see. I guess it doesn't really matter for now.
Ready for orders.
Oh, well, at least she can remarry. Oh no, it's gonna work. Hang on. Yeah, Eugenius. Perfect.
Commander.
Luckily, we married him off. Nice. Can I adopt him? Yes, I will. Just in case. We want to try and grow this tree as much as we can. So we're still protected, I guess. But that's so bad. That's so bad. Do we convert this? And then so we can get access to archers? Bear with me. If I do this right, can I get... actually on the wiki. So we get access to horse archers. They're skirmishers. I think that's what we should have done. Now knowing this is a bit of word for advice. Because we need the grain pit for food. We also need this as well, the supply pit, to project power. We need to convert the populace as quickly as we can. Or do we not bother about that and then keep that? But I don't know. Those guys are good in a siege, but on the open field. Maybe I break that down and build one. But then we lose sanitation. We're not really fixing the public order that much. Decisions. Well, we need to move back to our territory at least.
On the move. Advance. Ready
When we can.
men. We hunger for
Wait, they're out of movement. Oh, they are too because it's winter. They're being caught in it. Well, let's do a save. I'm going to try and sue for peace, I guess, if they're open to it. They're probably not, though, because they have an advantage which they can push.
I am sure you
Oh, they are
have
interested in
pleasantries
peace.
for
Well,
me,
it's
but
literally it's going to
please
take like
don't
10
bother.
turns for
Talk
us
of
to
meat, not honey.
make it back. Oh, they're actually going to give us 3,000 to go away. Well, we'll do that. Run away with our
Greetings, my friend.
tail
You
between
have
our
my
legs. At least they're going to allow us to escape. Oh, look how many turns it's going to take to get back. Oh, God. Well, I guess we upgrade that. And then we go with a harbour. And then whatever else goes into the navy
More ships.
for now. He went up in stats because of that military combat. Jeez. This Crimean king sucks. Wow. Okay, so we can properly retreat now.
Call this a garrison.
G2,
Commander.
how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Surely that should pop up. I don't know why it didn't. Oh no, it is. There we go. Morning from Texas. Good morning. How is the Lone Star State these days?
Ready for battle.
Alright. What is it in Texas at the moment? What time? Okay, so... Yeah, I can't believe that. So we'll go with getting this nomadic outpost. And then I guess we'll try and get access to... There's no like cavalry bonuses or anything. We kind of need money. And maybe some sort of influence or something. We need to go down all this economic stuff.
Ready for orders.
So I guess we focus on...
Glorious thing to serve your people. Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
essentially cavalry units. Let's bring them in. And we'll hold you here. Greetings from Germany. I guess we upgrade that. We've got unit. We need to probably save up money for those outposts. But now we're just gonna start burning through the turns. Oh, what is it in German? Guten Tag, mein Freund. Herr Fricks. Herr de Fricks, or however you say it. How's it in Deutschland? Guten Tag. Oh god. Australians go like Guten Tag. Guten Tag, mein Freund. It just sounds terrible. Oh. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say it.
For the sake of French.
Alright, we're going to lick our wounds here and hopefully bounce back. Oh, alright, we've actually flipped it now to Hellenic. Oh, it's still growing. Even with the dismantlement of that.
Ready for battle.
I still think we grabbed some archers. And I guess we still need some limit of these guys, but they performed terribly. So we'll try and build up a war chest, and we'll go again in about 10 turns or so. It says the weather is quite nice here. Oh, okay. I'm sure it means that. Trust no one on the internet. There's a what's a word that like Australians use? Schnitzel. Oh, it's Scheitenhauser. That's it. Like Australians really like that for some reason. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to the Scheitenhauser. I don't know. It's a shit house, but I don't know. That's like the only Germans, like Australians, know for some reason. Because I guess that's, I don't know. If you're in Germany, like, I don't know why. Like every Australian knows that. If it's like I say a German word, there'd be that. Scheitenhauser. Hausen. Oh god.
Commander.
Alright.
Ready for orders.
I suppose we hire these lancers. I think we just hire whatever we have. Is it worth creeping back into that territory to just see what mercenaries they have there? So we'll get the trespass penalty, but we get access to go over there, buy off their mercenaries.
We hunger for battle.
Actually kind of works.
Commander,
And we're steadfast at the moment.
ready for orders.
Is there a building I can stop? Because I kind of want to get that mercenary. We don't really... We can get that again.
At your command.
There we go. Just get back over here.
Once. Set up the watch.
Okay. We need more money. I don't know how we're going to get it. But building a larger cavalry force is not a bad idea. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Oh, that's so annoying. We spent so long building up just to get pushed back like that. I thought at least we'd be able to take one settlement from them. Doesn't seem to be so. But we could have gone off a lot worse. They could have crushed us, killed the two family members, and then cause a civil war. But I think we're okay. For now. We'll make another run for it. Ah, the Thesmophoria. The festival of Thesmophoria offered Greek women the opportunity to praise the fertility goddess Demeter. Nice. Wow, 25% regional wealth. Crikey, that's a lot. It's actually kind of insane. Public order's quite good as well. Useful having that. Faction arises where? Okay. Like near Pontus-ish.
Greetings.
Sometimes it's good to negotiate with factions that emerge. They tend to be
Ready for orders.
quite open to
To it, men.
diplomatic relations.
At your command.
Okay, so still one more turn before that can go.
We hunger for
And we'll still sit here.
It is an honor to serve.
I do think I get a spy though now. Alright, we want to use... I think we go commander of men still though. Can't bring any more generals in.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. At your command.
Okay, that'll do. Oh, maybe I get a spy actually. That's probably not a bad idea. I think we go with you. That's 20,000. That's a lot. Let's continue on. Oh, that just sucks because I just knew that it just like that loss basically cost us like 5 to 10 turns. Yeah, so maybe you do go east. They might be easier against Royal Scythia. They might be the best of the nomad tribes. I'd just rather go westward. Because it'd be quite easy for us to occupy Macedonian slash Epirus Greek territory. What if you just like straight up abandon Crimea? Just leave. Go straight for Athens. Oh, minus the recruitment of horsemen. That's perfect timing actually, because I think that building's now been done. Okay, so they're not here now, that army. Alright, so now we get access to our own young Scythian horsemen, and then we've got some light ones. So let's get these guys going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's spam these horse lords out.
At your command. We need good
Watch it now turn into a siege battle. Now that we're just switching our army build.
for battle.
It'd be typical. I should move my spy eastward, because they could have very well moved. They are at war with that faction still. I still fear fighting them on the open field. The superior faction. Oh, they moved back. I wonder why they did that. Magna Graecia secured. Now that Rome is no longer at war in southern Italy, the uneasy peace between Carthage is raid. Rome seeks to start. Alright, so they're at war with them. Trade agreement dissolved. Oh. Oh, they've taken over there. Oh, that's not good. Someone else has moved in here and they're expansionist.
Greetings. Speak
They're not even
plainly and
interested in trade.
I am here to listen.
Now my eastern flank looks more
My
exposed.
time is spirit.
Oh, they're up here, are they?
How can, as you command,
Did they move back?
I am done for now.
Maybe. Jeez, they have a full stack of cav now.
At your command.
We're gonna have to at least attempt to match it.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Alright, let's get that going. And then we'll go for another attempt. Hopefully we can take it with a slightly different army comp. If not, we're just like landlocked here in the peninsula. We can go by sea, obviously, to get out. But we must adopt the horse lord tactics, I suppose. Okay, so they actually moved out there. Why did they do that? Oh, I just wish I was in range. We might have been able to take the capital. Oh, we still might. Or we might be able to use this as an opportunity, but they could go to Tanis. Potentially. Oh no, they're duking it out here. Did they lose then? Oh nice, they called her Helena. That's kind of nice. After the Greek goddess. Because our army's called Helena's Faithful.
Hades
Yeah, so
praised.
they haven't lost, but Scythia is at war with these guys that don't have a home yet. That's so interesting that they've moved out there. Oh, we can actually do a thunder run to there, but we can't get them in. No. As if they're not in range. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, at least move to the border.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it. Oh, that sucks.
March. Are you ready to serve?
Alright, let's get some more units going. I could move my fleet inland. We might get some line of sight, and they might even move that way. They've only got one settlement, I think, so I do think we still make the attempt. Oh, they're still quite weakened still, technically. Okay, it didn't take as long to, like, maybe re-declare war upon them as I thought.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better
Not
be
yet,
this
we'll
way.
surprise attack them. I want to see what they do here. Hopefully they've engaged that army. I can't see what's happened, so maybe it's a good sign. But running into an unoccupied settlement, definitely the play if we can pull it off. I just don't know if it's doable. We'll see. Maybe. We seem to be getting... Hang on, so... A philosopher of cavalry. Xenophon of Athens is held in high regard because of his views on cavalry use. Which of his writings is about war when he studied? Enabled the reader to field the most effective cavalry unit. So for 4 turns, we get +2 cavalry experiences for all cavalry recruits. His guide to effective cavalry. I guess we click that, so what happens? Is it a trait we get? Maybe. Oh, they got crushed. They lost. They're at war with Colchis though, which is interesting. So hang on. Where's the army gone? Interesting, so it's a little bit battered. But they're gone, so we can't negotiate with them to join their war. That's a shame. Do they want trade at all? Because you just got war decked. These guys don't want trade either. We are going to make the attempt. So we'll redeclare war upon them.
At your command.
And this should change my... No, we're still steadfast, I think. I wonder if that changes.
None will escape.
No, we're still steadfast, so we waited long enough. Nice. Okay.
We hunger for
We'll
battle.
move you in.
Make haste, men, for the gods.
Now,
Besieging
let's
the
have a look at
settlement.
this. So it's a siege. We don't have too many infantry units now because I designed this army build for open field tactics. So I think I might take the auto resolve because we're so heavy cavalry focused. I don't think we're going to be able to effectively arc our shots over the top. And we are 95% favored to win this one. I think after the result last time, we probably ought to resolve it. Let's go with balanced. We'll get the win. We can even subjugate them. No. We're going to occupy. And we'll allow them to take some winter attrition.
Ready for
I
orders.
think I might move you here, but you could get bounced and crushed. You can't even get back anyway. If they do attempt a siege,
We hunger for battle.
maybe I should have ran you back. I still might be able to, but they might reach it.
We hunger for battle.
I think I go here, because what's going to happen is they're going to hit it, and then they're going to crush this army and then go for it. So I think I try and disengage you. And then if they siege, we'll try and hold it. Unless they go somewhere else completely. Let's see how Royal Scythia reacts. I'm personally curious. Oh, I think they're raiding actually. Which is an interesting attempt. They're still sitting there. Okay. The rating doesn't seem to be crazily affecting us. Protection warning. The Seleucid vassal rebellion, after years of enmity, have built up between the Hellenic overlords. Multiple vassals declare their independence. That's kind of cool. A lot of these guys want trade, funnily enough.
Welcome.
Now that we've ordered them. Okay.
How can I assist you?
Are they starting to lose units because they don't have a settlement? You'd think they might. Okay. What do we have access to here? Hell, I think I might go with a nomad outpost and then religion.
At your command. It is a great and glorious thing.
We can get some Sarmatian units. I think we're better off just going over the border back here
At once.
and getting some. Jeez, our expenditure has gone up quite a bit.
Fight with us.
Minus food. What are we going with taxes at the moment? Oh, it's because we occupied these lands. How are we going to... We could up the... no.
Ready for orders, Commander.
Although those are mercenaries, it's not actually that crazy of a
We hunger
difference.
for battle.
It just costs a lot.
Ready for battle.
This unit rating is probably yoinking money out of us.
Ready for battle.
I guess we try and move out against them.
For battle. Ready for orders,
We've probably got enough cavalry to combat them.
Commander. At your command.
As long as we move as one unit, we should be okay.
We hunger for battle.
Move to here so the garrison will come out.
Commander.
And move here.
Waiting for orders. Ready
We'll
for
go
battle.
together.
We need good fighters. At your command.
We can't afford any mercenaries. What have we got here?
Battle.
Scythian axemen. Guess we just go with some archers. And then hopefully we'll crush them on the open field. We are stuffed on the food front. Hopefully that changes once we tackle this army. Actually, bear with me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Just so squeaky. Oh, they actually advanced. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I think we hire this daughter. War declared between Pontus and Colchis.
Enter, friend.
Yeah, we just need more tradable assets. Well, this is another person we can bring in and adopt, and we'll try and get her married off as well. Still relatively protected. I can't believe we nearly lost the faction leader. Oh my god, we're 20 turns in! And we haven't even taken a settlement. Oh, we've taken one settlement. Oh, they're now coming into this. Are they war with Scythia? No. Oh, that's terrifying. So many goddamn horse lords on this border, man. Fighting here on the steppes is brutal.
I am the shadow.
Okay, so I was like, why can't we even do this? Because their cunning is better than my own. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
Well, let's move up.
At once. At your command. At your command. Ready for battle. Ready for
No,
battle.
I was going to say, do we move them in? I don't think we do. What? Why is that not in?
Regroup and fall back. Commander. March. Ready
Oh, there we go. I was like, how is that not in? There we go. Alright. Hopefully we can win this one. Against Mordos. More like Mordor. Alright, let's fight this one. Super green, all these battlefields.
Militia!
Okay. So we'll get all these guys to go into some sort of formation to try and hold. Make sure these guys are on skirmish mode. Probably to a large extent. These guys as well. The baggage train can sit here, along with the general. And I might just try and do that there, and we'll move you up here. But also as well, we're not in a real rush to charge and run them down just yet. We want our reinforcements to come in. If they move up, we'll go. But we've moved our army build to a more nomadic style. Love the hat. This guy rocks up to battle with dirt on his face. And our reinforcements are coming from behind. So we'll try and get them up. Alright, let's speed things up. Get everyone in. I might even rearrange this slightly better. Try and get these guys over. So what do we got here? Everyone except those. Make a group. Oh, except you. Grab you. Okay, so that's a more of a cavalry group. And this one's another cavalry group. Melee cavalry, that is. And then you can sit here and you can sit there. Alright, let's move. Well, we can nearly just move this up together. And we'll try and start skirmishing. I guess we just try and go for a general snipe real quick. Oh no, the general's here. Go for him then. Swing this side. And then we'll try and go for a shot, I guess. And if we can get 8 units to go for a volley, you might get lucky. Maybe. They've done some of it. It's not really working. Oh, they have turned around. Alright, just try and skirmish them. We'll move up our infantry to cover. We'll move them up. Let's commit everyone over.
Warriors ready. Gotcha.
Form the circle.
Move here and disperse the formation. No, that didn't work. Unfortunately.
Battle ready.
Militia. Commander. Pikes at the ready. Step archers. Orders. Yeah. Ready. Heavy cavalry.
Okay, they're distracting a good lot. I'm curious to see how our cavalry performs against Scythia, because they will have obviously
Tribesmen.
significantly better cavalry. You know what? I actually might break out of this formation that I had these guys in, because unlike last time, we can actually pin some of these units down effectively.
Infantry.
The men are wavering. Alright, let's move up here. You can at least move to here. We won that. You need to be over here helping at least.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Maybe get the 2 generals to engage that.
Tribesmen.
Swing around here. I don't know what I'm doing over here. It doesn't seem to be working.
General is under attack.
I literally have skirmish mode on. I guess maybe you can't skirmish mode in that formation. I don't think I... Well, I don't tend to play nomadic factions. So it's a little bit of a learning curve.
Ready for orders. Militia. Ready and waiting. Sword. Heavy horse.
I'm either not using their roster effectively,
Step archers. Warriors ready. Aye. Ready. All right.
or just Scythia is just a good faction.
Step orders.
Because we might lose this one now as well, because I'm just getting smoked. Okay, that seems to be a little bit better.
Ready to ride! Battle ready and eager! Militia! The brave ready for orders! General! Step archers!
Okay, so now we're skirmishing here. That's a bit better as well.
Citizen
At least they're
cavalry!
capitulating.
Militia! And for glory! Ready!
At least we're catching them. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We need to basically
Ready for orders!
catch them. These guys are so slow. These light phalanx. They're actually like top tier shit.
Battle ready and eager!
We haven't even made a dent against this. He's the faction leader, I know, but this unit is off the charts good. The dude looks like he's riding a bloody deer. Look at this thing. Look how funky that looks. Where'd you get that from? Bro's out here riding a Navi. Or whatever those things are called. I don't know. I'm curious to know if that new game's any good.
Flee the field of battle.
The one on the 360 actually wasn't too bad back in the day. I kind of prefer playing as the Marines though, rather than the Navi. Okay, we're just sort of skirmishing there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Swords! Step lancers! Battle ready!
We're gonna win this one, but it's gonna be at a cost.
Our men flee the field
Maybe
of
they're
battle. This is
a really hard faction to play as because we're just getting trashed.
Mounted missile warriors!
Or maybe I've gone the wrong way. Because we just can't challenge Scythia. Oh, dude, we could lose this again very well.
Our men
Like, kind of
flee the
crazily
field of
so.
battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle.
This might be
This
a
is shameful
chalked
display.
campaign.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Getting handed here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our men flee the field
baggage
of battle.
train.
This is a shameful display.
It's the literal divide and conquer happening. That's what's getting me. The baggage trains movement. Jeez. I think we have one, but barely. Pfft. I'm going to end it because we're not going to be able to run them down. Oh my god. Outnumbered 2-1 and we still lose catastrophic losses. Scythia are a good faction because these dudes are just absolutely rinsing me. I'm getting handed to. We basically crushed them all. Oh, this is going to take ages to load as well. There must be some mod somewhere that's making this take ages. DEI shouldn't take this long to load. Lose the first battle. Barely win the second. Oh god. Yeah, they're just so more armored there. Cavalry. Yeah, I always sort of thought Crimea would be difficult early on. But not this much. We'll be right. Now that we've won this, it's just going to be a bit of a slog. Scythia has now been destroyed,
We hunger for
but
battle.
there is plenty more horse lords. Where they come from? Let's give us cavalry buffs and campaign range. Let's move back. We are no longer at war, but for how long?
March.
Nobody truly knows.
On the move.
Alright, let's try and move you back, and we'll try and get you in here as well. Let's move my spy to the border. What's going on over here? Neither of those are at war. I suspect this is probably going to come in and attempt to do something. We're quite exposed food-wise. Do I need to get a... oh, yeah, right. That was a harbour, but I stopped it. Maybe that should be another fishing port then. Currently on taxes at the moment. I think I moved my navy over here. I don't think... If Tanis goes, Tanis is going to fall. So is there even a point of having them there? Probably not.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so were there some slightly expensive cavalry here? Yeah, but not by much. 250. It all adds up, I suppose. Jeez. Got to be careful. Against Scythia, we won, but barely. Went toe to toe with a nomadic horse lord faction and nearly came off second best. Nearly came a cropper. They might have attacked us if we had bad relations, maybe. I could have foreseen that potentially happening. I still think we're rather steadfast. The Oracle of Delphi. As a youth, Apollo slew the serpent, whose body fell, created a crack, and we get wealth and public order. Nice. We'll say that. We need to secure our political position again, if always. I guess I should have married you off earlier. I don't know why. you weren't necessarily. Okay, so they're still chilling there on that bridge. Let's go. What do I want? Oh, right, we went with that, didn't we? Sanitation and growth. We're starting to occupy territory.
We hunger for battle.
Even the upkeep's still expensive.
Come,
It's not like it's much cheaper.
it is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Alright, we'll replenish and repair, and although they're there, their capital is like way further back in Danu Apara. And this is like Odessa, albeit, but like I think there's Odessos down here, which is like what, Romania, modern day? I'm not entirely sure. So even if we do take that, we're gonna have to go further up, crossing the Dnipro. Interesting, could turn into a bridge battle, maybe. Faction encountered, okay. Water cleared. Faction rises, who's that? Oh.
You are welcome.
Military alliance with Colchis. Did they move up there? Oh, they might have. A little bit weird getting a military ally like that, but I guess that's how they did it. They're kind of just sitting there waiting to get attacked.
Ready for battle.
They're kind of asking for it.
For battle. Set up the watch.
We're really struggling to replenish some of these lost warriors.
Soldiering.
We can get some here.
Ready for orders.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. If we attack Olbia, we can get the navy to help. It's not that strong, but probably better than nothing.
Ships to port.
So we might even do a little bit of investment there
At your command.
if we've got the spare funds.
We need more ships.
Let's do a hard save. Man, DEI, Divide et Impera, brutal. I was sort of umming and ahhing what to do here today because I was like, what do I play? I literally went through the entire Total War catalog and was like, I don't know, I just want to play more Rome 2. I really like this game. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's definitely mine. I like it. I like it a lot. I just play it so much. I'm so used to it.
Yours could do the same in ours.
I rarely play pure vanilla. No, I never play pure vanilla. We'll take the trade agreement. They're still sitting here. After winter, we'll go. Because there's only... what? One turn a year. Sorry, yeah.
Enjoy
Oh,
this
they attacked
quiet
me.
time. It ends now.
Okay, so what does that mean? In the sense of, do they move from that bridge position? Where have they gone? I can't even see them. Bit weird. Bad omen. Oh, we've got some political mission, maybe? Higher dignitary. Oh, finally you can get married off. Nice. And we'll bring you into the fold. I don't even know who's not a part of our family that's commanding. I think it's the naval commander? Technically? Yes. Oh, we've got a thing here. A beggar priest has arrived from Delphi. He speaks in divine riddles, uses divinations on the streets and babbles of the oracles or omens. His words are trouble. We can discredit him, we can confront him, we can check the stories. I guess we discredit this man and then hopefully we don't get the wrath of the gods on us. That would be typical for us. And we'll bring in you to help out with our naval issues. So now we are officially at war with them. I'm surprised they just straight up attacked me like that. They are interested in peace, which is a bit bizarre. They've moved back to the second bridge, but they might get away from us. I guess I moved to the bridge. That's technically their territory, which is interesting. We still want to advance to a forward operating position at least. Yeah, they must have done something that ticked it over. Like, if I ask for peace, would you become a polite state? No. Will you give me money? And then we'll break it, I guess. We could go after these guys instead. Do we need this to go up here? We are going to be trespassing, though. Just a bit bizarre that they would preemptively strike me like that. I just sort of wasn't anticipating it. Oh well. Let's continue on. Kind of baiting me into their conflict. I rarely like to play defensive war. I rarely like to fight defensive wars in Total War. They have the initiative. They hit me. It's a bridge battle. So that might work. We barely outnumber them. I just don't know how well they're going to perform. These guys just might shred us. We might be able to hold on the bridge. But they're going to probably out-skirmish us, I reckon. Far out. I guess we fight it and see what happens. If we win it, we're good, but I think we're just getting baited. Alright, so there are two crossings, so we can get over. Because if they put if I go into a... I don't know. If I go into a formation on the bridge and in those positions, we might be able to hold it. But if not, they're basically, okay, the plan is for them, bait me to get my units there, start just peppering them, and then they'll deal with my cavalry because they have superior archer cavalry than me. I've actually got hardly any in this army. That can cross the river if need be. Same with you. Keep the baggage train up here. And we'll chuck some horse archers here as well. Chuck the baggage train like there, or high as up as you can, like something like that. Bucketing down with rain as well. Alright, run up. Go to the riverbank. Same with you. I don't think. Oh, they're actually here as well. Interesting.
Have arrived.
Seems to be a lot more horse archers there. Oh no! You're gonna be kidding me. They deployed there.
Commander.
As if
Citizen.
we might have to try and cross the river then.
Warriors eager.
Wait, why aren't you up on the river?
Militia.
You should be.
We hunger for blood and battle. Orders. Battle.
Alright, we're skirmishing here.
Men are
Whoa!
wavering.
That unit just got smashed. We're pushing for this now though. Go around the back. Except for the general. Everyone else should be on skirmish mode. But run it in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, what's happening here?
Scrappers ready.
These guys need to go into phalanx formation. And at least hold the bridge. You need to be skirmishing way further up. You need to be slightly up as well. Alright, what's happening here? Bit weird, but it seems to be working. They're like engaging my cavalry. Whatever. We're gonna skirmish them from behind. I guess we hit that in.
Fearless warrior.
They just seem to be sitting here, so maybe we just like advance one at a time over the bridge. If they're going to allow it. Bizarre battlefield. So skirmishing each other at the moment on this first one. Wish the battlefield was a little bit brighter. Just bucketing down with rain, more or less. Go around the back there. There's no general unit here, so maybe just hit that. Make sure we've got a couple different attack orders going. Alright, what's happening here? They're somehow capitulating. Why would they take this fight if we win this? Like, why would they do this? They were holding this for so long. Bizarre. What's this? Oh, that can come in. Nice, we just crushed that unit there. Yeah, so maybe we just focus. Yeah, we'll hit our own men here. Fuck it. Hit it. That's changed a bit, these targets.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Pushing this formation here seems to be working. Skirmishing there, well. Oh, nice, we might have won. Yeah, their general units are just so scary. And also, I think what's happening, I think I've worked it out. These are so tough, especially we can't really general snipe them because what these units are technically is the faction leader. Now, the faction leader in DEI gets a hell of a lot of buffs. And quite often when you're fighting full stacks, for example,
our men flee the
it's
field of
like
battle.
usually you're fighting big kingdoms, right? It's very rare that you're actually fighting the faction leader. So if you fight a larger faction, there's a higher chance of just like other generals being there. Get that over the river. Like if you go to war with the Seleucids, there's not always a guarantee you're going to be fighting their faction leader. Alright, let's start going over the bridge with some of these guys. Okay, so this could be where we could lose, theoretically. We just got to be a little bit careful as we cross over.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Because
Shameful display.
we might get dragged out. We're still 60% in winning this one, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, like go for that. Just need to keep a mindful eye of the generals.
One of our units has used
Go
all
into
its
this.
ammunition.
You're running them into those other ones. That's not too crazy of a proposition. Okay, that's a bit better. They moved their general in there and they're doing alright.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I think just keep moving this way because we've got problems here now. Jeez.
We'll kill them all.
Yeah, now we're getting cooked on this bridge.
Understood.
Trying to make a run.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
After all this, don't do me like that. Alright,
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
let's get everyone running this way.
Militia!
Still need to go for their general and go for the Hail Mary there. Right, let's drop some of these.
One of our units has used all its
I need
ammunition.
another unit to engage there. Come on.
Yours to command. General!
These guys just need to get over the river.
Tribesmen! Fire them! Ready for battle! Order!
I think it's just some of these you guys, now that you're out of ammunition, just need to
One of
not
our units has used all its ammunition.
care about the skirmish. Okay, so that's a bit better. We might need to get the baggage train going. That one, nice. Keep going up here. Keep going.
Infantry!
Go here. You're really pushing them away. I think we're okay.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Give out some attack orders here
This is a
now.
shameful display. Our men
There.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Winning here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
A nice little bit of rally. We're crushing them there. You need to be over here. Dude!
Turning in our favor.
This is making me use so much brain power. Nice. Oh, good. Another costly victory. Dude! Why is the battle for Crimea so hard? Jeez, don't take that out of context. Oh. They attacked me as well. We're essentially going to war with horse lord factions, cavalry spam factions, and I'm complaining about why my trash horse boy's not doing as good. Essentially. Hilarious. It would nearly be worth maybe puppeting one of these. So we can get some of their cavalry. They average like 100 kills each. Pretty good. But now, is that enough to even bother taking their capital? After this Pyrrhic victory? We might have should have just accepted the peace, to be honest. It's gonna be tough. Who's favoured by the gods? Oh, us, because we did that oracle thing. We said that the old man was lying. Fair enough. Okay.
Swift and silent.
Commander, ready for battle.
I guess we'll push.
For glory and honor. At your command,
So we are in range.
Commander.
Nice.
Ready
We'll bring in
once.
the
On move,
reinforcements, I
Commander.
guess.
Ready for battle.
Do we just try and grab some mercenaries? 4,000? What's the upkeep on that?
We hunger for battle.
Why does it go away? What?
At your command.
400? Far out. I guess they're armored, but jeez. I don't know if they're that good. Guess we go charge. Campaign range. I just need cavalry stuff, if anything.
We hunger for battle.
Alright. Oh, these have upgraded. What did I even want? I guess we can get a food building here. Oh no, we'll get that grain going.
It is an honor to serve. Assembling
Well,
the
if we
fleet.
can't recruit in that territory, I guess we'll go with this. Let's go with Athena, I think.
Ready for orders.
And then it's Sacred Grove I tend to go for.
Guards of the up.
No, they're interested in peace.
You up. Greetings.
I just hope we don't get attacked again. How many units are in here? 15. Do we have the cunning to sabotage this? We do.
Destruction.
Unfortunately failed. We'll try and take that settlement. Siege it out. I don't think they're going to have another army. Scythia didn't. And they have a far smaller settlement than they did. But we'll see how we go.
Their spirits tell us.
They're
that we
interested
should
in
offer
peace.
you gold. We do not argue with spirits.
I'm always curious if they would enter into... no, they're not interested in bending the knee. Riot in the capital. Oh no. I guess we just crush the riot. Mesopotamia rises as a faction. I as the Kartuli are crushed. Correlation? Maybe. I don't think so though. I think not. Jeez. For burning 25 turns. I guess it's sort of the context of the turns though. I thought we would be a bit further. Nice. That worked. Okay, so it's going to take us a while to besiege it. So at least move these units in. We just want to try and initiate a siege as early as possible. And we need to move you back here to get reinforcements in. We just need to stop them. Essentially recruiting. We might get favourable odds if we move up, but the army's so depleted, I don't know. Even if we go there, we can't siege it. It might be better off to pull back, but still going up there and checking it out might be a good idea. Because if we just let them recruit, there's going to get more units than us. Because we're in their lands, we can't get any more with this army. We're going to have to send him back to bring up more units. Oh, they attacked with the garrison there. Oh, okay. Well, they've only got 600 there. We'll retreat. They were in range. Well, that's real bad then. Well, we'll just constantly siege them and run back. Buy enough time until we get more reinforcements up here. It will delay them to some extent. Oh, that's sucky as. Okay. So we're in our own territory now. I don't even know what I get. Cavalry if we have to manually play. Just get a bit of a mixture going, I guess. Guess we got tax right there. Oh, we can't even... What? Oh, I don't know about that. I guess we could raid. It's probably not a bad idea. Jeez, it's gonna take us so long to get military up there. Oh, that's so infuriating. We did so well, but we just lost too many for it to capitalize on the Pyrrhic. They only had 17 units as well. Just the chances of it being winter there, that's so annoying. They are open to peace.
We should offer you gold. We do not argue
Get out of here with that. Not interested. No deal. guess we get them. We just need as many help as we can get. Yeah, we'll continue to siege just to stop them recruiting. Allow us to buy more time down here. It's going to get to a point, though, that they could get a better army. 10 units. That still might be better army than this sorry bunch we've got. Accept the peace. Client state? No.
Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Moderate. Yeah, we still don't have enough. This is going to be a tough one to deal with. I can't believe they attacked me first. We could have trespassed all the way up their territory. So they're going to attack us. Let's just hope they don't advance too much. They still were able to get some units in though because winter happened. Which is unbelievable. And it killed our movement in the north. We're just trying to buy time. We still in theory should be able to out-recruitment them. Yep, so they've attacked us here. Let's retreat.
Regroup and fall back.
So they haven't given chase, but we've delayed the turn, so that's working. It's just if winter comes again, that's going to be a rather difficult issue to deal with. Oh, nice. Hellenic influence. The Boya destroyed. Okay. We do the same again. Come in. Besiege it.
For glory and honor.
We can get mercenaries, but we can't afford it. I was going to say, can we somehow change our recruitment policy? But not really. I just need stuff here now to help me with an order resolve. Oh wow, it went from 10 to 8. So I guess it is working to some extent. We are losing men up here.
At your command.
Maybe not though if they retreat. Alright. Just need to keep this up. I reckon though, if they were to probably attack us, they'd probably defeat us. Unfortunately, we had some unseasonal conditions.
Commander.
Just need to make sure to keep on doing this.
At your command.
Okay, because we're still nearly going to be there. Everywhere else is fine. What leveled up? Oh, the Navy did. Interesting. Alright. Keep that pressure up and we'll be good. Okay. Ah, so now that it's winter, we're not able to do the raid again. We're just out of range. That's really interesting.
Ready for battle.
Alright, we'll probably give it one more turn and then go. I might have to up the tax. And take the hit.
Ready for orders.
Did we go with fortify? I think so. I think we fortify here just in case.
Ready for battle.
And then we'll move up. I don't know if we'll be in range, but we'll see. Oh god, when I was loading this up today, I did not anticipate a campaign like this. It's been chalked. It's an absolute grind. And it's not like even this territory is that valuable we're fighting over either. Alright, so you've come of age, that's alright. Get you married off. Dish out some of this household stuff as well. Alright, cool. We've really maxed out. So, need you to go up here quick fast. Do the same old siege tactic. And that should be enough once we get up here. And then hopefully... Jeez, we actually really have to inflate the economy quite a bit. We'll do it. And then hopefully that's them done and dusted. Jeez. This territory's tough to take. I guess you'll be rewarded though. If you can really push and fight for this, you can just steamroll. Probably into Thrace. It's nearly better off just building up an army and then just leaving. Like, I wanted to make a Black Sea Empire, but it's turning out a little bit more difficult. To be honest. It's okay.
Retreat.
Sure. I've been wanting trade as much as I can for quite some time. Did that grain resource get constructed? Or the building... Did we build that building to get the grain resource? I guess it's just a farm. Did we build the grain resource? It was just like a weird sentence. It didn't sound right. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a ride in the capital. Are we okay? Yeah. Yeah, what actually is it? Industrialized farming. Conquest and politics are not only the routes to wealth and power. Yeah, so we got livestock and grain and they wanted first dibs to it. Interesting.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste.
We border them, but they're not interested. Alright, let's drop the taxes real quick. Okay, so we've got a little bit going. Alrighty. Can I get any more from here? No. So, obviously you besiege this. And we'll bring in everyone here. We'll make sure the king gets the units. Everyone in the red, move out. That'll do.
At once.
And as long as it's within range. Now what?
For glory
Are the odds?
and
Nice. We'll definitely take the auto resolve on that. My god. Liberate? Who the hell would you liberate? Who was up here? Interesting. Like, there was two options. Liberate or subjugate. I guess we go to a farming settlement because there's already that there. Break that down. Crikey. A flock of sheep. We're going to be cow herders, I guess. Alright, let's move down here.
As you command.
I want this entire territory, even if it breaks me.
on the move.
Okay, I think we're out of the woods.
Advance.
This, oh, I did say at the start this series could end in tears. I think we're all good though now. Far out. I think we're good. Jeez. This nearly turned into one of those, yeah, this is a one and done. Alright, let's advance at least. Yep, so all my units are commanding. So yeah, going to abandon this campaign. I think we're good. Because even sometimes you can push so far and win, but still ultimately lose. You can do everything right and still lose. We did not do many things right in this campaign. TBH. Sure, I'll sign that. I have no ambition to go down into the Caucasus just yet. Shit. Another faction destroyed. Don't know who they are. Cinnamon. I read that as. Okay, so let's have a look here now. So these guys are at war with some faction we haven't met. Where is their army? I guess we built a religious building here. I don't think it could be north. I don't know why it would be up here. It could be though. Do some of these factions want trade? Moderate.
Let's go. Come, come.
No. Oh, that's another thing as well. The Poseidon on some of the Ukrainian flags is, well, the trident is Greek as well, obviously,
How may I serve?
which is kind of cool.
Hunger for battle.
That's not a. We're not in a bad position to make the push. All right, let's march. Whoa. Oh, there's like bogs here. Interesting. You actually lose attrition if you move specifically there.
For battle.
Huh.
Make haste. Our path is
Kind of cool.
blocked. We need good fighters.
Yeah, that'll do. Do I spike the taxes? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Your orders?
Oh, how far? If we move back,
Steady as we go.
we can get one extra naval unit. Right. Oh, they're here who they're at war with. Oh, okay. Well, we might be able to negotiate then and join their war. Here's hoping. And we'll take, hopefully, the entire province of Sarmatia, essentially. Yeah, the Samnites and Sarmatians were in modern day Ukraine as well, in and around up here. A lot of different regions and stuff. Kind of cool. And cultures occupying the land. But I would like to at some point do variety streams at some point. Maybe I need to react to stuff as well. That's what we do on. Is that what happens? Is that what we do on Twitch now? Watch Lord of the Rings. Well, they do have a pretty good feature with if you connect Prime, you can watch stuff on Prime. That might be fun when The Boys comes out. Have a watch party. I'm trying to think over the past recent while the main stuff I sort of watch is actually on Prime. Boys, Invincible was good. Wheel of Time, not so much. Jeez, actually watch Rings of Power. No way. There are rumors that in the shadows, political rivals are conspiring against us. Meet with them, disrupt the plot, give them positions. I guess we disrupt the plot. We don't want political upheaval or turmoil here, really. Probably could get another army going with our son and heir. What's his name? Lucon. King Lucon. Hopefully someday he'll be a formidable commander. Like his father. Losing his first battle. The only way you learn is when you mess up, I guess. Kind of a cool story of this king. Adapting. Okay, so they're all with them. So if I say, hey, I'll join your war, what will you say? Moderate. I'd like money, ideally. Alright, we'll just do it.
Our ancestors would be shamed.
And see what they say after. I nearly stuffed up there. I should have checked my movement. Well, luckily we do have enough. And we'll move in the navy as well. I reckon their main army is being preoccupied. Why can't I? There we go. Why was the icon bouncing there so much?
None shall pass. For death and
Nice.
honor!
So we are going to overwhelm the garrison. And we can liberate again up here.
Ready for battle.
Which is interesting. Maybe like there's Greek colonies or something? I don't know. These buildings are quite built up.
Commander,
Let's move you here.
ready for orders.
Keep the navy in as well.
Easy and support.
Alright, we'll move our spy over here. And Petrodava is now probably where that other army is. And we border them at least. Oh, and now we're really opening up. Bithynia might be open for trade.
If I can give you
We might head down that way. Oh, their army's there. Interesting. I'd nearly get trade with these guys, maybe. Do I really want to go that far north? So, what do we got? That. Moldava. That's like Dacia. Petrodava. What's up here? Oh, we're in like German territory. Yeah, no thanks.
Greetings.
Oh, they're not interested in trade. Okay. Let's do one more turn. I'm curious to see where this army is. we've already up. Oh no, we can upgrade it again. One more. I guess we'll go with Empire Maintenance. I wonder if this campaign is like significantly easier on vanilla. Well, I guess all Rome factions are, but I wonder if this one in particular. Because DEI, like when you move around big wafts of territory, even navally as well, it's difficult. So maybe it's just like harder. Like it's killing our movement in winter. Mission successful. Oh, nice, because we've got the 2 provinces. Maintain 60 units, 70k. Okay, so it worked. The plot. Still needed to get our just influence up. Once we start getting our generals to conquer territories. Also got some sons as well, these guys. We haven't actually had too many, Oh, they got destroyed. Oh, nice. We don't even have to deal with them then. Colchis actually really likes us now. Would they be interested in other negotiations? So maybe let's grow to a military. They actually have these guys as well, so maybe we try and get some relations with them. Not aggression, not interested. I guess they're nomadic, so they're kind of uneasy about us probably going in and subjugating them. I think Bithynia is the one we trade with, because I don't see us crossing into mainland modern day Turkey. We could do. Yeah, still not interested in that. Alright, nice. Where do we go? Do we go this way? Maybe. There's a couple territories quite condensed. Whoa! Rome has... What? Oh, come on. Rome has half of Thrace? I know it's been... what? 34 turns, but Rome isn't that... oh, God. I was like, oh, yeah, we'll build up. We'll attack Greece. Bloody the Romans are there. Oh, God. Well, maybe we do need to go this way then.
How can I, as you command?
What are these guys? Germanic, it looks like. Celtic, technically. Interesting stuff. So then we might need to change the army build. Well, again. Well, unfortunately on that note, it's probably time to wrap things up here. We've been streaming for over 2 hours here today. And this is what we control. 2 provinces. Bit of a sketchy start. We have a small, I was going to say alliance, but we've got some good relations down here. Rome coming in there is throwing a spanner in the works. I'm definitely open to doing more on this series. If we were to be just stuck down in our capital, I probably wouldn't, because we probably just, well, we just lost. Sometimes you lose campaigns. Not very often. But, interesting to see where we go now. Yeah, maybe you should go east. I don't know. You can go wherever you want in this campaign. You could even just go south. Yeah, I think we go into Dacia. Potentially. Oh, that's so annoying. I would like to know who owns what down here. I guess we'll move my spy down here, but Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already on the YouTube channel. And if you want to see these episodes live, come and check them out. Evening time, Australian Eastern Standard Time on my Twitch channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpsy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.